In last episode, we went through this road trip against the Angels and the Yankees, swept the Angels, lost 2 out of 3 to the Yankees, came home and split the first 2 games with the Reds. And then I simmed this game right here for game 3. We did win 4-3. You see McLean and Fairchild had 3 hits. McLean and Bart hit home runs. Our side, Caballero filling in, giving Junior Caminero day off. Got 3 hits, 2 hits from Morgan, 2 hits for Sanchez. Evan Carter, somehow, some reason, batting 9th, gets 3 hits, hits a home run, drives into Caballero and Morgan, both also homered. Caballero stole 3 bags. That +6 stealing is really kicking in this year. Jackson Ferris, 3 runs in 6 innings. Roger Guy gets the win. So we're going to take on the Red Sox for 4 games. Another big series early in the season. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to player lock on Evan Carter because he has been outstanding. I'll show you what he's done here. He has gotten to a hot start, hitting .367, 3 doubles, 3 home runs, 10 RBI, on base of .412, slugging .767. So we're going to player lock with Evan Carter these first 3 games against all right-handed pitching. Just going to player lock on him, and then we'll just sim this game and work our way through to the end of the month. And in the middle of the month, somewhere along here, we're going to go down to AAA. And we're going to look at Fisher Delgado. Let's take a look at him. He's a guy that we got with our last pick in the last draft. And this dude has 95 contact against right-hand pitching, 74 against lefties. Great clutch, great discipline. And right now I think I'm having him play DH. And AAA, he's only had 3 games, 11 at-bats, but he's 5 for 11 with a home run and 3 RBIs, so hitting .455. So we'll get some player lock in with Fisher Delgado as well. He could be on the fast track to our Major League bench or DH spot. But we're going to get things started with Evan Carter against the Red Sox. And Shane McClanahan's going to face Cutter Crawford in this first game. See? Red Sox lineup over there on the right, so let's get this going. Single by Duran, single by Meyer, lineup by Devers, strikeout by Casas. Gurriel walks to load the bases, and Wong strikes out. Chandler, fly out. Caminero ground out, and now it's Evan Carter time. Got him playing left field today, and we're gonna bat with him these 3 games. I'm not gonna do the CPU versus CPU. I want to get my hands on this and see how we do playing the game ourselves. Be a little bit more of that in this series, this season. See this 0-1 pitch. Yeah, nice splitter. Bottom dropped out of that. Now we're down 0-2. See if we can get a good pitch to drive or at least foul something off. Nope. Nasty cutter, and we strike out on our first AB. All right, top of the second. Gonna walk, single, stolen base, sac fly. It's 1-0 Boston. Ground out, single. It's 2-0 Boston. Another single. That's 5 hits in 2 innings. Shane struggling today. Double by Lou. Strikeout. Ground out. Single by Figueroa gets us on the board. Top of the third. See if we can get a clean inning here. Nope. Walk. Error. No runs at least. Double by Chandler. And now it's our turn with a man in scoring position and 2 out. See if we can't get Simpson in here. There we go. Take that pitch. See what he's done on the year. 355. 1142 OPS. Gotta be patient. There we go. 3-1. He's got to come in now. See if we can get a pitch to drive. Lose on deck. Take the walk. There you go. A little flare in the left. Chandler's around third. They're not going to get him. He's a blazing speed around third, and we have a tie game, boys. There we go. All right. 1 on and 2 out. Lou grounds out. So tie game. Single, stolen base, ground out, walk. Too many walks by Shane. Hit by pitch. Man, he has just allowed so many people. Look at that. His whip is almost 2. His whip is higher than his ERA. Sac fly makes it 3-2. Strikeout gets him out of it. Fly out, single. Let's steal with him. There we go. See if Sanchez can knock him in. Nope. Single. He does not have it today. Ground out. Sac fly makes it 4-2. I think that's going to be it for Shane. And we go down 1, 2, 3, and let's get him out of the game. Let's go to Mason Montgomery. There we go. Strikeout, single, strikeout. Go. Evan Carter leading off, down 2. See if we can get on base for Lou. Just park one over the fence, either way. Too aggressive on the first pitch. Gotta learn to take more pitches. That's an easy fly out. Lou grounds out. Morgan singles. Asalo flies out, so nothing there. Ground out, line out, single, strikeout. Bottom of the order. 1, 2, 3. And Montgomery. I'll just leave him in. Yep, double. Now he's out. Let's go with Luke Weaver. 3-run homer by Costas blows the game open. That's not good. Makes it 8-2. And Carter's up now with the game out of hand. See if we can get a pitch to drive here. Inside. Man, McClanahan's got to do something about his walks. I don't know why he's walking so many people. He doesn't have a low walks per 9. But Sim is just killing him on the walks. And that's going to be a base hit to left field. There we go. Evan with 2 hits. Keep that average up. See if Lou can knock him in. Nope. Go to the 9th. Let's bring in Faedo. Ground out, pop out, double, walk. Jeez. And it's not our day as we lose 8-2. Look at this box score. Gave up 15 hits. Gurriel went 0 for. So many guys with 2 and 3 hits. 6 walks on top of the 15 hits. Only 1 home run. And we had 7 hits but no walks. Shane, rough. 8 hits, 4 walks. That's not him. Weaver gives up a 3-run blast and we lose game 1. All right, game 2. Taj Bradley against Luis Castillo. Signed him as a free agent. All right, let's see if Bradley can do better than he has for the season and better than McClanahan did in game 1. Ground out, pop out, walk. Walk. God, gotta quit the walks. There we go. 1 out, 2 outs, and now it's Carter's time with nobody on and 2 out. Facing Castillo's got a nasty sinker. Just like that. We'll take that first pitch.
All one's the count.
See, he's up to 382 now. Got in on me. Easy pop fly down the left field line. That'll be the 3rd out. All right, 1 out. Error. Strikeout. Stolen base. Triple. 1-0. Single. 2-0. Man. Lou grounds out. Morgan grounds out. Asalo grounds out. All of a sudden, our hitting is just dried up. That first series, we couldn't make an out. Now we can't get on base. There we go. Willie Sanchez, solo shot, gets us on the board. And nothing other than that. 2 out single and a triple. That's our 2nd triple in the game. Caminero gets hit by a pitch, so let's hop in here with Evan Carter. See if we can find a gap somewhere. Looked good, and the bottom fell out. You gotta look down in the zone here. Don't want to double play. Take that. Wish Junior had some speed so we could run him, but he definitely does not have speed. Steal bases. Tardy on that one. That's what happens when you throw that changeup. Speeds slows down your bat, makes a fastball look faster, and woo, just missed there. 2-2. Make him work. All right, get that elevated just a little bit. Right there. Oh, that's double play. Damn it. Oh, he beats it out. There we go. I'll take that. 86 speed for the win. All right, Garcia with 1 out. He strikes out. Morgan pops out. We got to find somebody to hit cleanup on this team. Single, walk, pop out, round out. All right, pitch around that. Look at all these offers. Single by Sanchez. He's the one 2 hits, the only hits in the team. All right, there we go. Williams 2 on, 2 out. Simpson singles. Bases are loaded for Junior, and nothing. Pop out, strike out, ground out. There we go. Carter leading off here. See if we can get this inning going. Oh, got in on me and I was late. Easy fly ball. That should have been hammered. All right, Lou strikes out. Fly out. Can't get anything going. Devers is on base again. Another single. And he's got to come out. Let's go Montgomery again. Try and get the strikeout here. Fielder's choice. It's 2 out. And a double by Raffaella. And we're down 4-1. Man. Three straight singles, loads of bases. Jeez Louise. There we go. Got out of that jam. We're still alive. Minkowski comes in and get a walk. A single. All right, Ty runs up and Junior. Ground out. All right, Evans' turn. Need a big fly here. Second and third and 1 out. Here we go.
Ball 1, no strike.
Gotta find grass somewhere. Let's go. Give me a good pitch to drive. There we go. That's going to be down, and that's going to score 2. Chandler almost passed him. Go home. What are you doing? And we barely make it in. I had to hit R1 to advance the guy because Chandler stopped running because the guy in third didn't go. I hit L1 immediately for him to go, and he didn't go. So now we have the tying run at second base with 2 outs and Lou's up, and I'm going to bat with him. They called him out? He was safe. Wait. He called him safe. Carter. Singled. Out while advanced. All right, Lou. There it is. That would have given us the lead if the guy doesn't mess me up going around third base and get Carter thrown out at second base. But Lou's first home run of the season on camera ties this game. There we go. About time. Way overdue. Man, that makes me mad the guy stopped running. Here's a replay. That was down. That was below knee high. He went down and golfed it. And they're going to go to the pen. All right, got a tie game now. Let's go. Bring in Jacob Webb, so we're going to go back to simming. All right, Morgan. He grounds out. Kelly. The strikeout, and a fly out. All right, Sam, your turn, dude. Ground out. There's a walk. Going to send him. Stolen base. Willie just needs a base hit to win this game. We're going to hop in and play with Willie. All right, winning run at second with 1 out. If we can find grass somewhere. Flinched. Now we're down 0-2. Strike 3. And we're going to get on first because of a weird animation where Wong couldn't find the ball, which was sitting at home plate. I'll take it. That makes up for that stupid running play. Look at this. Swing and a miss. The ball's sitting there at home, and he runs out in front of the plate, and it's sitting right on the plate. I'll take that. It makes up for the other one. Now to bring in Carson now. 2 on, 1 out. Just don't hit a double play here. Take that. Chandler comes up. I might pinch hit for him. All right, Carson, let's go. Got a okay runner at second base. He's not overly fast. He can steal, but he doesn't have the greatest straight speed. 2-1 count here. Let's not help him out. Swing at a good pitch. Take it if it's on the edge. There we go. 3-1. He's got to come in. See if we can drive this ball into the gap somewhere. Get a walk-off win. It's a tapper. Run, 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 run. He's going to beat it out, so going to have the winning run at third, but it's going to take a base hit. I do not hit well with Chandler, so let's see. Got Pete. Even though Chandler's got, it's not going to show it on there. He's got 2 hits tonight. Yeah, I'm going to go with Pete. Seems kind of counterintuitive, but I'm going with Pete. All right, men at the corners, 2 outs. Need a base hit. Oh, on the screws, but right at him. Man. Oh well, we tried. Back to the sim. Fly out, strike out. Of course, Duran, 4 hits tonight. Nothing happens. New pitcher, Caminero singles. It's our turn with Evan Carter trying to walk this off. Oh, man. Very tardy on that one. Long foul ball. All right, down in the hole now. Still looking for a pitch to drive here. Get through. There we go. I'll take that seeing eye hit. Now we got the winning run at second and nobody out. Guess who's up? It's Lou. We're going to go ahead and bat with Lou. Got the big game-tying homer his last time up. There we go.
Outside.
That's his first home run, his first RBI. He's been batting cleanup almost the whole year. It's amazing. Oh, and that's going to be a deep shot to right field. We're going to tag up on that. Get to third base with less than 2 out. Come on, Junior. Get in there. There we go. All right, sac fly will win it. And we're going to pinch run. Going to bring in Caballero, so we got some wheels at third base now. See if Morgan can get this ball out of the infield. Get us the walk-off win. There it is. That's a game winner. Off the wall. There we go. Only counts as a single. And we came back and won. There we go. Gave up 12 hits and 4 walks. He only struck out 4 times. That's good. 2 home runs. And Roger Guy gets the win. And one more with Shane Boz and Brian Bayo. All right, see what Shane can do. All of our whips are incredibly high. Here's a single. Stolen base. Ground out. Fly out. Fly out. There we go. And Carter's up with 2 outs and nobody on. And he's going to get another base hit through the hole over there. 5.5 hole between third and short. So we get a 2-out single. Well, we'll sim this out. Garcia with a single. A minute in the corners. 2 outs. Double by Morgan. It's 2-0. Clears the bases. Double by Basallo. That's 4 straight hits. 5 straight hits. 3-0. All right. 1, 2, 3 for them. Another single. Fielder's choice. Double play. Don't double up Simpson too often. Triple by Milas, whoever that is, their catcher. Sac fly makes it 3-2. Junior pops out. We're back up again here. In the bottom of the third with 1 out. Got to lay off the first pitch. Take a pitch once in a while, man. That'll be the second out. Lou with a solo homer. All right. Gets him on the board. That's 2 for him in this series. They go down 1, 2, 3. Steal. There we go. And on second, 1 out. Single by Sanchez. How did he not score? 3-run shot by Caballero. I gave Williams a day off because he was not hitting well against righties, and Caballero hits a 3-run blast. We go to the pen. All right, 7-2. Give up a home run. And a walk. And a single. Come on, guys. All right, Carter. 4-run lead now. Nobody on. Since we're nobody on, nobody out. We're leading off the inning. And I got to quit swinging at the first pitch. All right, nobody on, nobody out. That was a nasty sweeper. Ball made a direct dive down here when it got about halfway. 0-2 pitch. Hits him. All right, we'll take that. Now Lou walks the 2 on for Morgan. A fly out. Fielder's choice, man at the corners. And a strikeout. Walk, stolen base, a double. It's 7-4, 7-5. And Shane, you're out of there. Let's go with Porter Hodge. Another walk. Single. Come on, guys. Fielder's choice. Single. It's 7-7. Sanchez with a solo homer. All right. Take that. Can we have a... No. We can't have a clean inning. Just not possible. All right, Carter leading off. Only up 1. Here in the 7th inning. Our pitching just can't get anybody out right now. And is that going to drop? I think it is. He's going to be down. He's going to get a double. Hustle double. Get in there. There we go. We're thinking about trading him in the offseason. I'm glad we haven't. All right, Lou. Man on second. Nobody out. He strikes out. Morgan grounds out. Single by Basalo. He doesn't move up. What is with these singles where the guy doesn't move up? There we go. RBI single by Figueroa. New pitcher and a fly out. Go to the 8th inning. New pitcher. Going with Cade Smith. Our big acquisition in the offseason. 1 out, a single, strikeout, and a fielder's choice. See if we can get another run or 2. There's a ground out. A solo homer by Chandler Simpson, of all people. Single, so now Carter's up with 1 on and 1 out. Up 3. See if we can make it more. Oh, just got out in front of that. Look how high and deep that was. Home run length. He's 6 for 12 in the series. Might have found our everyday right fielder. Here's the pitch. It's low. All right, 1 on, 1 out. Trying to expand this lead. Give me a good pitch. Come on, Whitlock. Ah, jammed me. All right, 1 on, 1 out. 2-2 count. Carter hitting over 400 now. Ball 3. Lou's on deck. Already hit a home run tonight. And the payoff pitch. Oh. Very late, yeah. To make sure it was in a strike zone. And it's a line out to second. I was hoping that would carry over his head. And Lou pops out the end of the inning. So now we're going to go to the bullpen. Bring in Roderick Guy. Try and finish this off. Single, strikeout, fielder's choice, and a pop out. And we win 10-7. Look at this box score. Give up 11 hits, 4 walks. Bale gives up 7. Our side, Simpson with a home run. Lou with a home run. Caballero with a 3-run shot. Sanchez with a home run. 5 guys with at least 2 hits. 3 for Sanchez. Only struck out 3 times. Boz gives up 5. Hodge gives up 2. But Smith and Guy get it done when they needed to. And the offense woke up with 15 hits. I'll take that. And we win game 4. So we take the series 3-1. Win 7-2. Simpson 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Caballero 2 hits. Keishel playing third base today. 2 hits. Alcantara 2 hits, 3 runs. Gets a walk. Dominic Keegan, our backup catcher, 3 hits and drives in 5. Hits a home run. One of those had to be a grand slam. Papio pitches great. Bullpen does their job. And we win the series against the Red Sox. Let's go. And I was simming the series against Detroit right after we played the Red Sox. And the Sunday game, Chandler Simpson went down with a broken shin. He's going to be out 1 to 2 months. That'll clean up some of our outfield questions with playing time. But it's going to put a big hole at the top of the order. Going to have to figure out who's going to bat leadoff. Probably going to go with Figueroa, even though he's not hitting the greatest. He has the highest contact rate and he can steal some bags. But we're not going to have our stolen base guy for 1 to 2 months. And we'll have to figure out who we're going to bring up to replace him. All right, now it is time to take a look at this scouting class. We are picking 29th and 32nd. So any of these guys that are in the top 20 are most likely not going to get to us. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on these guys. They'll get scouted as we scout the regions, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking at them because we have really no chance to get them at all. And if they drop, if their rank is 21 and we have them at a different rank, I'm not going to take them at that point anyway. So probably looking somewhere around here. Great strikeouts, low walks, home runs, all of that. Chad Means is low across the board. He's very low across the board. He's got a chance to be a bust, overrated. High strikeouts, everything else is low. Good walks per 9, everything else is really low. He's 18. And yeah, none of these pitchers look wonderful to me for various reasons. And we'll just have to see what our scouts discover. And hopefully we can find something. Relief pitcher. This guy's pretty decent across the board with really good hits per 9 as well. All these relievers are left-handed though. We just took a lefty in Johnson. We already have a lefty in Guy. We don't need a ton of them. This guy's walks per 9 is terrible. And this guy has terrible hits per 9. And this guy's pretty good. Great strikeouts per 9. A little bit better walks and home runs per 9. So he might be on the list. And closers, only one closer. If you want to take a closer, but he's a lefty. He's pretty decent though. Good hits and strikeouts per 9. Catchers, this guy only has a gap of 7. All those numbers over there on the right for his fielding and speed and all that stuff are in the 90s, so just take 10 off the board. And if he comes in 10 across the board lower, then yeah, he would be worth it. But he has to come in on the high side. And if he does come in on the high side and all those, yeah, I would definitely be interested in taking him at 29. Nobody else catching-wise. First base, he won't get to us. Here's a guy at 35. He comes on the higher end. He'll be pretty good. This guy as well. Really good hitting power. Kind of looks like Andres Figueroa to me, although he's 6'5". This guy looks really good. Very consistent across the board. Would be very interested in Rosales with our second first-round pick at 32. Second base. He'd have to come in on the very high end, as would he. This guy could come in 10 below, but he won't have any power. Third base won't get to us. All those 99s on reaction and stealing means he's going to be lower than that. He'll be in the 40s hitting-wise. This guy's not bad. Look at that power. Could come in the 70s, but all of his other stuff would be in the 40s. He's a little more balanced across the board. Interesting. Shortstop at 34. This guy's not bad, although the speed and stealing in the high 90s means he's going to come in probably 10 less than that. So that puts him in the high 40s, mid to high 50s on a lot of those hitting categories. This guy's got a better chance to come in on the higher side and not top out. Left field. This guy's not bad. He could max out and not be even in the 80s with anything. So he could be 72 overall with 99 potential and still not be ridiculous. That's possible. Gold. This guy's not bad either. Not a lot of power, but really good hit skills. None of those guys. He might, but speed and stealing at 99 means his hitting's not going to be good. He's going to be overrated or really tight splits. This guy's not too bad. Darren Kelly probably won't come in at an A though. Right field, a lot of 3 guys in the top 5. Yeah, he won't come in. He'll be in the 40s with his hitting. And has no chance to be an A potential, but he can be serviceable. And then we have this guy, Tim Knoll. So take 10 off the speed and stealing, which takes 10 off everything else. It still gives him power in the 80s and 70s. So good power bat with decent defense. And center field wouldn't be all that bad. So it's not a loaded class. We're picking so late. We're going to have to rely on discovery anyway, which is always the case when you get a good team. So hopefully our 98 ranked, he's rated 98 on his discovery. Hopefully that scout can find us some good players. It doesn't matter whether it's pitchers or position players. I'll take both. At this point, we can always trade excess pitchers for hitters. And, hopefully we're going to be picking late in the draft going forward. And these drafts really won't mean much to us at all unless we can discover a stud hitter. Now we're going to get a first look at newly drafted third baseman Fisher Delgado. He's going to take on the Indianapolis Indians and Braxton Ashcraft. So let's hop in and see how this 95 contact batter bats when we use her with him.
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
And Brian De La Cruz with a 3-run shot off George Klassen here in the top of the first. Mangum leads off with a single, and now it's time to check out Fisher Delgado. He's hitting .407 with 4 home runs and 8 RBI. Does not have the highest power rating, but 11 RBI. Hold on a sec. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, his power is only 49 power, but that 95 contact is just incredible, I guess. There's a line shot, and it's a base hit, so gotta love that 95 contact. Unbelievable. Found this dude in the very last round, unscouted, and just took a chance because his ratings were so high. You never know. Santana strikes out, and double play wipes out the inning. All right, bottom of the third, still 3-0. Delgado coming up with nobody on and 2 out. Oh, that's a shot. Looks like the wind's blowing in, though. Man, that's a deep right field. 415 to the bullpen door there. My goodness. All right. It's pretty good, making good contact. And Brian De La Cruz hits another home run. He's got 2 home runs. He's driven in all 5 runs. Goodness. And Delgado's back up here in the 6th, down 5-0 with nobody on and 2 out. All right, let's see if we can get a 2-out rally going here. I don't think we're going to get 5 runs this inning with 2 outs, but you can at least get on base. See what the guys behind us can do. Gotta love the Fu Manchu on him, too. 0-2 pitch, though. Ooh, painted slider up and in. What a pitch. And the Indians scored 3 more runs in the top half of the inning, so we're down 8-0. So let's get our 4th and final at-bat with Fisher Delgado.
Now pitching for Indianapolis.
See how he does facing this left-handed pitcher. What's he throw? Fastball, slider, changeup, curve. All right, only throws 92. We can handle that. Likes middle in. There's hot zones. 1-1 count. See if we can at least score a run this game. And we went with it, and it's going to drop. No, running catch. Nice catch there by the left fielder. Santana with a solo homer gets us on the board. And that's it. We lose 8-1. We got to see Fisher Delgado for the first time. And we got a critical situation here with Evan Carter at the plate against the Astros. Down 6-4. We've already scored 4 runs in the inning. We have the bases loaded and 2 out. Brock Stewart against Evan Carter. Let's hop in and try and get this game tied up. And Carter 2 for 3 on the day.
Ball.
Down to 300. Double, single run scored. Had a little bit of a rough stretch since that Boston series, especially with Chandler Simpson out. See if he can come through in a clutch here. Ooh, blows it by him on the inner half. All right, 1-2 count now. Bases loaded, down 2. And nasty sweeper strikes him out. Yeah, that was on me. And we dropped that one 7-4. And now we try to win the series here on Thursday with Taj Bradley. And Andres Figueroa had a got injured here with a little back problem, missed 3 days, and he'll be back in the lineup for game 3. And we're going to do one more player lock with Fisher Delgadio, this time at Syracuse against the Mets and Jonah Tong. So let's hop in here and see how he does in this one. And Delgadio still hitting 400 on the season, playing DH, batting second. He's got Jake Mangum on first with nobody out here in the top of the first. So let's hop in for this first AB. The wind's blowing right to left. First pitch. And it's going to be a shot into right center field, and it's going to be caught. Not as deep as I thought. Got to quit swinging at the first pitch. And we're in the top of the third. Still no score in this game. Got a man on first with 2 outs, so let's hop in and see if we can get a 2-out RBI here. Dropped our average under 400. There we go. Be patient and take a pitch.
1-0.
OPS over 1100. So he's drawing walks too. There we go. Ball 2. Be patient. 95 contact. He might work his way into the major leagues as a backup player in the next year or 2. Jammed me. Fly ball to the left. That's going to be the 3rd out. Hey, Lawrence Santana with a home run. It's 1-0. Durham Bulls. All right, up in this 6th, Jake Mangum walks. So let's get in here. See if we can't get a hit this time. Look for a good pitch to hit, not just swing. First pitch we see. I'm playing too much Diamond Dynasty and swinging at the first pitch. Set our sights low where his hot zone is. And then we swing the pitch up in our eyes. All right, work the count full now. Mangum on first and nobody out. Give me a good pitch. Give me one. Give me one. And, ooh, strike 3. I thought that was outside. That one's on me. I thought that was a ball. All right, back up here in the 8th. Cooper Kinney got an RBI single for us in the 7th to make it 2-0. And our starting pitcher pitched out of a bases-loaded jam last half inning. So Mangum up for the 3rd time. We've got Mangum on first to lead off the inning. So let's see if we can do something positive this time. All right, drop 14 points off our average here. If we can get that back, some of it at least. Strike out 2 flyouts. Get that ball up in the air to left field. There we go. Line drive base hit to left. Looking for a home run to left, but I'll take the line drive base hit. I got 2 guys on and nobody out. Lawrence Santana homered back in the 4th. Flies out. Single. Makes it 3-0. There we go. Cooper Kinney makes it 4-0. And Delgadio gets one more at bat with a man on and 2 out. He's been up with a man on base every single inning so far. All right, 1 on and 2 out. 1-0 pitch. Oh, kind of jammed me. Drop. Nope. Center fielder's going to get that for the 3rd out. And we win the game 4-0. Harrison pitches a gem. Look at this box score. Mangum 2 hits and a walk. We're 1 for 5. Santana with a home run. Kinney with a home run. Harrison 8 shutout innings, 4 hits, 2 walks, 8 Ks, and Ambrose closed it out. Now we are in Boston, game 1 of this 3-game series. McClanahan pitched the gem so far, and Roger Guy trying to finish it off. It's a tying run at first, and 1 out, and he's going to face Roman Anthony. I think they're going to steal. We're going to throw a high fastball then. Here we go. Strike 1. See Roman, 5 home runs, 11 RBI in the season, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles tonight. Let's throw him this sweeper down and away. There we go. Way out in front of that pitch. Throw it again. And he misses again. Roger Guy baffle him with the sweeper. 2 outs now for Christian Campbell. We're going to go down and away. Ooh, just missed. Let's go change up there. Let's go fastball up and in. Strike 2. And sweeper down and in. Ooh, just missed. Fastball up. Oh, that's 2 pitches. That should have been a strikeout. We're going changeup. Got him. There we go. Roger Guy seals the deal for Shane. And McClanahan goes to 3-2 on the season. 1 run allowed in 6 innings with 9 strikeouts. The bullpen did their job. Let's go. And we sweep Boston on the road after winning 3 out of 4 up here to start the month. And great game here. Evan Carter, solo shot, gives us the only run we need. Shane Baz moves to 3-2. Much needed great pitching there. Roger Guy gets the last out for the save at Baz. 3 hits, 2 walks, 10 Ks. And we are now 23-10. We are in first place by 4 games over the Orioles and the Yankees. Blue Jays were way up there, and they've really struggled lately, but we're there. I'm going to get us through the 29th so I can look at scouting again, and we'll call it an episode there, and I'll show you anything that we have of note on the scouting side at that point. And we have a critical situation here versus Cleveland. We get a 4-4 tie in the bottom of the 11th inning. Winning run on second with Willie Sanchez up to bat. See, he's 1 for 4 with a double tonight. 6 home runs, 16 RBI on the season. See if we can just find a piece of grass out there in the gap. Here's the pitch. There's a shot to center field. And we got more than a shot to a piece of grass. We hit it all the way into the stands. Willie Sanchez, walk-off 3-run shot, and the Tampa Bay Rays win 7-4. Man, this team has just gone crazy with the power bats this year. Gotta love the boost that the coaching has given us. And our young guys proving that we made the right decision by not going out and getting a big bat in the offseason. Look at this replay. He went down. That was knee high, and he got all of it. Look at that. Ball was drifting. He walks us off with a huge 7-4 extra inning win. Nice close-up of the roof there. That ball sails deep into the Tampa St. Pete night. Almost reaches the second deck. We get a walk-off win. Let's go, boys! And let's take a quick look at the standings and the stats. As we reach the end of April, the Rays are 25-10 on a 6-game winning streak. Actually winning games at home this year as opposed to last year. We won more of them on the road, but I got a 4-game lead over the Yankees, 6 of the Orioles, 7 over the Blue Jays, 7.5 over the Red Sox. We've beaten the Red Sox 6 out of 7 games. On the statistics side, Lou Garcia leading the team, hitting .313, 4 home runs, 9 RBI. Got to get the RBI up, but I'll take the 23 runs scored and hitting .313. Junior, 11 home runs, 23 RBI. Willie Sanchez up to 7 and 19. Evan Carter, 297 with 6 and 19. Continues his torrid start. Was really hot at the start. Had a slump. Is picking it back up. Just had a home run in their last game. Basalo, 6 and 19, hitting .277. Remember, he barely hit 200 last year. This is the guy we got to get going. Figueroa has 12 RBI. Not worried about his home runs. He needs to hit about .318, not .218. Trey Morgan's doing okay. Carson Williams is struggling. Alcantara is struggling while Simpson is out. There's Chandler, 10 steals, hitting .255, and he's still got a while to go. Caballero has given Williams a few days off. He's also given Caminero some time off. Pete Murray is really struggling. A great opening day with 2 home runs, and he hasn't done squat since. 1 home run, 2 RBIs since that day. So his last 16 games, he hasn't done anything. Hitting .167 in his last 10. Dominic Keegan's been great. Excellent backup catcher, hitting .270, slugging .514. Keishel let him DH for a little bit. Now that Simpson's out, needed somebody to play against lefties. And hitting .308 with a home run and 5 RBI. Cameron Meisner's just a bench player filling in on days off. Pitching, Jackson Ferris leading the way in innings pitched. 1-1 with a .315 ERA, 112 WHIP. Shane Baz, 3-2 with a .483. Although he pitched really good in his last start, got to get those walks down. Same thing with McClanahan. 148 WHIP is high for him. Taj, ERA is elevated, WHIP is elevated. Pepio's pitched great. Reliever side, Cade Smith doing exactly what we expected out of him. 3 wins, a save. .084 ERA, .066 WHIP. 21 strikeouts, 21 innings, 2 walks, 12 hits. And his only runs he allowed are on 2 solo homers. Mason Montgomery pitching excellent out of the bullpen. 20 innings, 20 hits, 6 walks, 17 Ks. Luke Weaver, 295 with an .093. Kevin Kelly, 057 with an 051. And Faedo and Hodge are having their issues. I moved Faedo to long relief and Hodge to the bottom of our setup guys, our middle relief at least. And Roger Guy, 3-0 with 11 saves, 21 strikeouts, 2 walks, 18 hits in 18 innings, but no home runs. That was his big thing last year. And yeah, so doing great. Can't wait for Chandler Simpson to get back, get our lineup back in order. But we're still winning in the meantime, even with our pitching not being nearly as dominant as last year. But we're getting a lot more home runs. As I said, our coaches getting +2 power there, +3 power there, and another power down there. So that's giving us all this home run clout. And when we get back to you at the next episode, I don't see we have the Yankees here for 4 in the middle of the month, and that's about it. So we'll focus a little bit more on scouting this month and see who's hot, get some player locks in on those guys, and hopefully that'll be a good episode for you guys. So liking what you see, please like, subscribe, comment, share it out, hit the notification bell so you know when the next episode goes live. The Tampa Bay Rays MLB 25 franchise.